The Ledge Midyear Classic. This year, we find ourselves at one of the country's best rated golf courses, the beautiful Cobram Barooga. Located on the banks of the almighty Murray River, there is no better location to host the 2022 competition and share in the highs and lows this tournament always delivers, be it triumphant victories or crushing defeats.
The Ledge Midyear Classic to me is all about honour, respect.
It's honour, it's respect, it's mateship.
You'll love it. That's why I come back every year. Wouldn't give up my spot on this tour for anything.
Average golf, a few bebs, a cool weekend.
As tradition dictates, the weekend begins with the chairman's welcome. Be it returning champions looking to reach the pinnacle once more, or first-time competitors looking to etch their name into the history books. Competition pins are handed to all, and the function is concluded with the singing of the Ledge theme song.
If you're not aware, I'm the chairman of the Ledge, currently the all-season Ledge champion, so I've won both of the last 2 tournaments. I'm probably dubbed as the favourite, and for a man with crippling physical disabilities, that should really make the other competitors hang their head in shame, if I'm honest.
So preparation hasn't been ideal. Haven't been on the course as much as we should have been. Fun weekend, all about the fun. No pressure, I feel no pressure coming into this weekend. So yeah, I love coming along, so I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'm a little bit nervous. You know, it is my very first tournament. I'm playing a different landscape. You know, I learnt to play golf on the other side of the world, and yeah, so I'm pretty anxious about coming into this Australian golf competition.
So my prep for the Midyear Classic, very little, but coming off the back of an 88 last week, confident, very confident.
Expectation-wise, I'm not here to try and beat anyone, make anyone feel like they're not good enough. So as long as everyone walks away having a great time, I'm happy. Score-wise, I love 105.
So my lead up to this tournament has not been ideal. I've had a baby, 9 months old. The last time I played was in Easter. Before that was the Ledge Summer Tournament. So yeah, not ideal at this stage, but this is how I come into most tournaments, and usually I finish top 4, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm hoping to beat my all-time record of 151. Look, I just really hope to, honour what the Ledge is. And I just hope to be, a good quote for the boys.
I'll ask you what the Ledge means to you, but yeah, absolutely no respect for it. Don't go Jackie yet.
With the competitors ready and the stage now set, this is the 2022 Midyear Classic. The Midyear Classic sees 2 rounds played across 2 days of competition, with the lowest aggregate score taking home the title of the Midyear Classic champion, and with it, the coveted gold jacket. Split across 2 playing groups, the leaders and the mid-pack, we focus in on the mid-pack. 15 strokes behind the leading group after 1 day of play, they pose no real threat for an overall victory. Despite this, fierce rivalries and a battle to win their respective group is well and truly alive. Bringing up the rear, Jonty Pittman spent more time in the trees than on the fairway. Chipping, prodding and bunting his way to the greens, his putting was unable to resurrect his game. Overall, poor golf and big pokies losses meant Jonty's weekend will not be remembered fondly. Despite this, with a smile on his face and cheer in his heart, Jonty is a welcome addition to any Ledge competition. A student of YouTube, Jamie Ross has consistently presented as a mid-tier player yet to have his breakthrough moment. A solid yet forgettable round by Jamie turned sour with a mid-round Matthew Wolf-inspired swing change. Some more time on the range and a more consistent swing would serve Jamie well. Tim Eccles is the walking embodiment of the old adage, nice guys finish last. Despite finding the fairway with his driver and his putting being reliable, Tim's short game has and was once again proven to be his Achilles heel. To Eccles it has become a colloquialism for a poor chip from the fringe. Let's hope for Tim's sake that his short game can improve in the years to come and his name can become synonymous with greatness. Debutant Corey Thompson came into the Midyear Classic as an enigma. With promising pre-competition scores, he was promptly let down by a vicious slice which battered his confidence, something he was unable to regain as the weekend went on. Despite his best efforts warming up pre-round on a golf simulator, this year's tournament was disappointing for Corey, once again proving a gold jacket cannot be bought. With strong fundamentals, mental fortitude will see Corey challenge for a championship in years to come. All in all, the mid-pack played honourably, and after 2 long days of golf, had earned the right to wet their necks and reflect on what was a great effort by all. Our focus now turns to the fight for the gold jacket. The lead pack, with reigning champion Daniel and his brothers Chris and Nick, are left to do battle over the 18 holes of Cobram Barooga's old course. At the end of day 1, Chris finds himself 2 shots clear of his brother Nick.
To turn after day 1 with a slight lead, as I said, exceeded all my expectations.
Chris Molivas plays like a champion. Fearless and aggressive, his golf to this point has been that of a man with one thing in mind: victory. With long drives and elite putting, Chris, already in the lead, will be hard to catch.
Coming to day 2, I'm 2 behind the leader, Chris. I'll play my brand of golf. I want to open the shoulders off the tee. If it hits the fairway, beautiful.
With a calmer mental approach to this year's tournament thus far, Nick has given himself every chance of leaving the weekend as a champion. As we head into the last day of play, and only 2 shots behind, if Nick can put his history of second place finishes and mental meltdowns behind him, he very well could be leaving this weekend a Midyear Classic champion.
I do think I'm a chance today. All it takes is one error, 1 ball in the water, 1 lost ball, and you can make up 4 or 5 shots pretty quickly. So I think I'm giving myself a chance here today.
In third place, reigning champion Daniel comes into the final day's play, behind but not out of it. A wayward driver and shaky putting on day 1 of play means he'll have to work hard to close the gap. Will Daniel be able to make up the 8 strokes required and become the first ever back-to-back champion?
It's still competitive. By all means, 6 to 8 shots is not much in our brand of golf. He might catch it up in 2 or 3 holes.
Daniel started day 2 of competition in a blistering fashion. His driver, now working well, and his short game on point, saw him quickly narrow the gap, and after only 5 holes of play, it was now a 3-horse race. Over the next few holes, the scores ebbed and flowed. Daniel's momentum stalled, Chris was unable to pull ahead, and it would be Nick Molivas whose game would put him in a commanding position after 15 holes of play. Despite a valiant effort earlier in the day, Daniel was now 5 shots back and out of contention for the victory. This was now a 2-horse race. With 3 holes to go, it would be Chris and Nick left to battle it out to become the Midyear Classic champion. After being bridesmaid on so many big occasions, would this be Nick's time to shine? Let's join the coverage on the par 4 16th hole. Chris was first on the tee box, and needing to close the gap, he had one thing in mind. Cometh the moment, cometh the man. A 239-metre 3-wood to hit the green in 1 and give him an eagle opportunity. The reply was with Nick. Pressure seemingly too much, a deflating chunk from the tee left Nick rattled and in bad shape. 2 further irons and a 4-putt would leave Nick with a 7. And Chris? Wow, the first eagle in ledge competition play. This 5-shot swing in 1 hole meant Chris was now in a dominant position. From here, Nick continued to further capitulate and fall down the standings. Chris just needed to not make a mistake. Playing fearless golf that got him to this position in the first place, Chris was able to easily hold out challenges from behind, and with the sinking of his final putt, becomes the 2022 Midyear Classic champion. The 2022 Midyear Classic has been one for the history books. All competitors did themselves and the ledge proud, playing in the spirit of honour, mateship and integrity. And while all fought fiercely, only one name can be crowned a champion. Congratulations, Chris Molivus. You are the 2022 Midyear Classic champion and will be immortalised as a legend forever. Because heroes get remembered, but legends never die.